am here with human circulatory system. In my last video, I had made you understand about the blood vessels. The part of human circulatory system, blood vessels. In this video, I am going to explain about blood. What do we mean by blood? Blood is a body fluid or fluid connective tissue which is essential for the delivery of important or essential substances to the cells or tissues. At the same time, the same blood cells collect waste products or waste substances from tissues to the lungs or heart. This blood is very important. It is the important part of the circulatory system. What are its importances? The very first thing, it provides oxygen to the cells and receive carbon dioxide from the cells to remove from our body. The second important part is that this blood is also responsible for the transportation of substances like hormones, nutrients and other essential substances to the body cells. It is responsible for maintaining the body temperature. So that maintenance of the body temperature in any condition, this is what is known as homeostasis. Means against the external change. If body temperature is maintained, this is done by this blood. So this process is known as homeostasis. Next function, it brings waste product or toxic substances to the kidney and liver. In the kidney, liquid waste is removed and liver is responsible for many other substances, for the removal of many other substances. This liver is also a very important excretory organ as it excretes out bilirubin, hormones, cholesterol, drugs and many other things. Blood, it protects us from foreign bodies. Foreign bodies, here it means microorganisms or we can say disease causing germs. So it protects us from disease causing germs because WBC is present here. So that WBC is the soldiers of our body. It also protects from blood clotting. Because if you know, in class 7 also you have learned about platelets. These platelets are responsible for blood clotting which prevents us from blood loss. It also prevents us from blood loss. So this is all about blood. Now we are going to know or I am going to explain about the components of blood. The next thing is components of blood. Components of blood. This blood consists two types of components. The first one is plasma and another one is blood cells. Plasma. Plasma is the base of blood. It is a liquid in which RBC, WBC and platelets are embedded. Plasma एक तरल पदार्थ है जिसमें RBC, WBC और platelets धसा हुआ है. ये प्लाज्मा जो है वो बेस है ब्लड का. It is the base of the blood. It is liquid and light pale in color. It's like a straw. It consists many nutrients. It consists like water, salt, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, glucose and many other nutritive things are present in plasma which is responsible, this plasma is responsible for transportation to the different cells of these nutritive substances. After plasma, now let us know about the blood cells. Blood cells are of three types. The first one is RBC, which is also known as erythrocytes. It is also known as erythrocytes. Be very careful. Another name of RBC is erythrocytes. It is red in color due to the presence of hemoglobin. Due to the presence of hemoglobin. Hem means iron, globin means protein, a kind of protein. So because of the presence of iron, it is red in color. You know, its shape is like disc. It is a disc-shaped structure. It is a disc-shaped structure. It is formed in bone marrow. It is produced by bone marrow. And this disc-shaped structure has no nucleus. This cell has no nucleus. That is why it can carry more oxygen. And the lifespan of RBC is 90 to 120 days. 90 to 120 days is the lifespan of this RBC. In 1 cubic millimeter, 2.3 millions of RBC is found. In 1 cubic millimeter, 2.3 millions of red blood cells are found. That is why this plasma looks red, completely red, because it is filled with more and more RBC, which has color. This RBC's major function is to carry oxygen. It receives oxygen from lungs and comes to the heart, from where it is given to the different parts of body. So major function of this RBC is to carry oxygen. Second is WBC, white blood cells. These white blood cells are also called leukocytes. It is also called leukocytes. They are white in color, irregular in shape. It has no shape, just like amoeba. But it has nucleus. This is also formed in bone marrow. Its lifespan is 13 to 20 days. And its major function, it has two major functions. It protects us from invaders. Invaders means foreign bodies, and also protects us from infectious diseases. Two major functions are there of WBC, protecting us from invaders as well as infectious diseases. So this is what I made you understand about WBC. Now the third one is platelets. These platelets are also known as thrombocytes. It is also called thrombocytes. Another name of platelet is thrombocytes. In 1 cubic millimeter, they are found 1,50,000 to 4 lakhs. It has no color. Irregular in shape. It is also irregular in shape. They are larger. In blood cells, they are larger than others. But because of not having colors, they are not seen. Stored, but where they are stored? They are stored in the spleen. Spleen is the part of your body. They are stored in spleen. And the major function of these thrombocytes or the platelet, what is the major function? Is blood clotting. Anywhere in the blood cells, if it damaged or ruptured, then it rushes towards that part and secretes clotting factors. And it secretes clotting factors, a kind of protein. What it does, it clots the blood then and there and prevents us from oozing of blood or loss of blood. So the major function of this platelet is what? Blood clotting. So these all are the blood cells in human circulatory system. So two major organs we have learned about this human circulatory system. The first one was blood vessels and the second one is blood. In my next video, I will explain about the heart. Thank you, children. If you like, you please subscribe it to get more videos regarding biology of class 10.